3 mistakes genealogists make when they're researching in Pennsylvania. In this video, I'll teach you what those are so you can avoid those same traps. My name's Denise Allen, and I've been collaborating with genealogists for the past 5 years in their Pennsylvania genealogy research. And I want to share with you common mistakes that I keep seeing over and over again. They're pitfalls that happen in the research, and I want to make sure that you don't fall into those same pits while you're doing your Pennsylvania genealogy research. Mistake number 1, and this is by far the most common mistake, not researching at the county level. Pennsylvania has 67 counties, and most genealogists feel like those aren't really necessary in terms of record research. They're using large genealogy websites and just the main search box on the screen. And for starting in your genealogy research, that's fine. Just use the main search box. But when you get stuck or you want to get deeper into the details of your ancestor's life, the county records are the place to go. The largest collection of those county records is in the Family Search Catalog. This catalog is not always accessible through the main search box on Family Search, so I would encourage you to learn how to use this catalog. This is how you get to it. You go from the main screen up to the search bar, and then click on Catalog. You're going to want to type in the county that you're interested in the search box for the location, and then scroll through the records in that categorized format. You'll be able to find records particular to our Register of Wills office, particular to our Prothonotary office, and particular to our Deeds office. We have all additional county offices, such as the tax assessor, and of course the civil and criminal courts. And in those records are your ancestors. And I provide a lot of those tips through my Pennsylvania Ancestors membership. If you're confused on how to use that, I can walk you through it. Mistake number 2 is not working with local people. So Pennsylvania, again, 67 counties, but also almost 350 years of history. We are a huge state with a deep, rich history, and people tend to just gloss over this when they're doing their genealogy research here. We have had millions of people immigrate into the state, immigrate out of the state, and you're going to want to talk to the people on the ground who know who came into their county, who came into their township, who came into their community, who left, and the records that they left behind. We have over 800 places across the state where we've stored these records. I've collected all these places in my book, Archives of Pennsylvania. This book is available on Amazon. It's an incredibly reasonable price. I would encourage you, if you're doing Pennsylvania research and you're looking for unique records on your ancestors, or you're trying to break down a brick wall, to check this book out. I've got the archives in this book grouped by both regions, where they are within the state, and by the type of archive that it is. So we have colleges and universities that have a lot of records on the people that lived here. We also have our courthouses, our local genealogical and historical societies, as well as religious organizations. So they're all places where you're going to find records on your ancestors, and the way you would access them varies by organization, and I give you guidance in the book Archives of Pennsylvania. Now, mistake number 3 that genealogists make in terms of doing their research, this isn't particular to Pennsylvania, this is no matter where you're researching, and that mistake is not writing things down. So this is a huge issue for most genealogy researchers. They keep everything on these online family trees and connect records, which is fantastic, but they're not taking extensive notes or sharing those notes with their friends and family. I know this is advice that comes out a lot when it comes to genealogy research, but recording your research in a research log is beneficial both for you now and your future self, who is going to come back and look at this research and wonder where you left off or what you discovered, and you don't want to repeat it all over again. We're all limited in our time and availability. I have come up with a research log in a product called Notion. I love Notion. It helps keep me organized, and it's in fact what I use to plan these podcast episodes, as well as compose all the blog posts and articles that I post on PAAncestors.com. So if you want my research log in Notion, I actually give it out for free. I consider it so necessary for genealogists, I don't even charge you for it. You have the option to pay what you wish for a download, and the link is in the show notes for that research log. And within the research log is a video to show you how to use it. If you don't like using Notion, and I do have a review there of someone who just did not like it, that's totally fine. Use an Excel spreadsheet, use a Word document, use whatever works for you. Just record your notes with your genealogy. Here is what my research log looks like in Notion for one of my family lines. This is my Curry family line, which was located in Montgomery County, Blair County, Center County, and Clearfield County. And I'm currently working on figuring out the ancestor for Robinson Robert Curry, who was born about 1826 in Clearfield County. There doesn't seem to be any direct ties to any of the other Curry families that live in that county, but this has been a problem I've been working on for a little while. And I've been made sure to keep a detailed log of every resource that I've looked at in regards to this research so that I don't retrace my steps. And it's also allowed me to make connections across different resources and to note which names keep coming up often. And the number one thing I'll be featuring in upcoming videos on my YouTube channel is on how to write family history. I believe everyone should start writing their family history today if they haven't started, and I'll be including tips and strategies with that through something that I call Chronicle Makers. I've been writing about it on my Substack called Chronicle Makers. You'll find that at chroniclemakers.substack.com. The link is in the show notes if you want to follow along and start writing your family history. And I hope to motivate you and inspire you to start doing that now in 2024, again on my YouTube channel. So this is Denise Allen again with PA Ancestors and Chronicle Makers, and I look forward to hearing about your discoveries of your ancestors.